Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of Rock Climbing Girls, episode 11. I know that it was a little delayed on my part for doing this review. Something came up on the weekends and I wasn't able to do it, but it was, let's just say the weekend for me was kind of sad. But fear not, I'm proud to present you guys episode 11 of Rock Climbing Girls, because I'm pretty sure I don't want to be too far behind on it and getting people upset about it, saying, where's episode 11 review? Okay, now let's talk about this. Episode 11 of Rock Climbing Girls gave us a lot of moments in this that makes me want to say Konomi is stepping up to be as one of the best climbers ever. First time we saw her, Konomi hasn't been like the sharpest tool in the shed. Konomi has always been a puzzle gamer, and getting into rock climbing just motivate her even more to get into rock climbing. Episode 11 gave us that kind of inspiration of Konomi, like us as gamers, we want to try sports. And that's what she's doing. And looking at this episode again, she has been, I could say, getting better. I mean, after last week's episode, full of sadness, the episode 10. After episode 10 gave us full of sadness of Konomi's loss her confidence in her ability to climb, using her murder observation eyes to scale as much as she can, but couldn't do it. She lost the lack of her climbing ability. And then, they introduced a new girl. So episode 11 gave us the introduction to this new girl. So let's begin with this review. Oh, and by the way, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Twitter, I haven't been on Twitter since 2007. So I just been on Twitter right now. So Scorpio 1019, so you can just follow me at that. But and Instagram and Instagram as well. So thank you. So let's begin. So episode 11 of Rock Climbing Girls introduced a new girl named Mimu-chan, and I knew from the beginning, I knew there was something fishy about her. I said last week that I had a theory. I had a theory last week that she was part of the Kakeru team. And I called it right down the middle. I was right. I mean, it was something about her eyes that just said, you know what, she remembered that cute thing. And it just hit me. And the thing is, she has a knack for rhythm games. Love Live. And when I say Love Live, you gotta understand, I'm a sucker for rhythm games more than puzzle games. Like, rhythm games are an essential part of eye coordination. By eye coordination, I mean, you gotta be like, and it's not just Love Live I play this rhythm game. I play Bang Dream. Bang Dream, Afterglow, best team in the world. And D4 DJ. So that's my point. By the way, I play the JP version because the EN's not out yet. But rhythm games are an essential part, better than puzzle games. Now I understand people have opinions on this, but let me pause. Let me just stop this for a minute and say this. When we look at puzzle games and rhythm games, they both strategically. However, with rhythm games, you gotta have the eye coordination. Like, you gotta be on your toes. Like, puzzle games, you take time doing puzzles, but then you gotta be like using your brain more rather than puzzle with rhythm games. You gotta be with your eyes. So when Mimu-chan climbed that wall in 12 seconds with her rhythm abilities, you could tell that she, with rhythm climb, you gotta be like if you see a pillar, you gotta be like, see how quick. It's the tapping of your toes, of your feet as well, to be like, that's how quick for her to climb 12 seconds. So I like her. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I might have to put her as a top 5 climber. A rhythm climber, no less. I am starting to like her. So she trained Konomi, show her the ropes a bit. And so she was up against the ballet dancer, the one that slapped Konomi last week's episode. So when she did it, when she climbed up there, it was close. But at least she beat the record. You know what I mean? Even though it was 8 seconds less, she still managed to beat it. Now, After this whole training camp arc ended, we go into the next leg, the next tournament. And the thing is, it was about the captain. The segment was between the captain and Nono. No, their relationship, I ship them. Their relationship is so entwined right now. I mean, like, the captain is still suffering an injury, but the captain still want to win for the team. And with her, I agreed. It's like I'm on back and forth right here. Like, on one hand, I agree with the captain because she wants to win for the team. She wants to stay on the team and win for the team. On Nano's side, she wants the captain. She wants her to retire. No, not to retire, but get some rest. Like, you're still injured from climbing. We don't want you to get hurt even more, because if you get hurt even more, you might end up retiring. That's Nano's point. So I kind of agree on Nano, but I also agree on the captain, because you're the captain. You want to go out with a bang. That's what I'm trying to say. You're trying to go out with a bang, so you want to make it right. Now, okay. Now, did they give us a little screenshots of Nano-chan climbing? Yes. They gave us a little bit of her climbing with her legs open, trying to climb on these rocks. I mean, they did trying to give us all that. I get that. And that was funny. And one funny scene about that was when Nano hugged the captain, she was like, I love you. I'm like, what the hell was that? What the hell was she saying when she hugged her? I had to rewind back. I don't know if I was trying to break down the words what she was trying to say. I don't know. I tried like 3 times. But when she hugged her and she said, I love you. I mean, I know I love you, but she said, Daivula. I don't know what the hell she said when she hugged her. I tried. I know it was sad, guys. I know it was a sad moment for Nano, but you gotta admit, that was funny. Now, after that, the captain was like, okay, I'm gonna retire. You 3 take the lead. So the 3 enter the competition. And now here's where the announcer comes in. The announcer with the glasses, with his weird ass hair, saying, I should have never gave her the name. I should have never given Konomi murder observation. Here's the thing. I still go back and forth on that name. Not like Bakugo with dynamite. I mean, like, yeah, it's a dynamite. What you gonna do? Have kids come out with dynamites in their hand like, dynamite! On Bakugo? I don't know. But with the murder observation, I go back and forth. Like, on the one hand, we get it. Konomi is murdering the competition with her observation eyes. And she does have the observation eyes. But on the other hand, it's like, a nice girl like her to be murdering people, that's not her style. I mean, sure, Bakugo could kill people because he like to die. He keeps saying die, so he like to murder people. If you want to put murdering dynamite, you can add his name into the mix. But with her name, murder observation, that's kind of too far-fetched. I was thinking more of a calm name, like the puzzling scrambler, or I'm not good with names, but you got to think of something that makes it nice for her, something that makes Konomi, like she good with puzzle games. So put like this: the puzzle climber, or something simple, the puzzle climber, or something like that. The strategic climber. Good names. So the obstacles they did was to beat it under 15 seconds. And Konomi went fast paced in this episode. It went like 3, 2, 1, beat. And she went up fast. I'm like, damn, she's getting there. She was good, especially the other 2. Now, as they made it, they went, yeah. So as they finished their prelims, we're going to find out who's facing who. Now, I have a theory that they're going to face off. I got a feeling that the Climbing Princess and Nozomi are going to face off. I want to see that match. I'm sure you guys want to see that match. I want to see that match. Think about it. How you make the last episode of Rock Climbing Girls end with a bang? You want the Climbing Princess, that hateful bitch, I don't like her, that cuckoo BS crap, against Konomi, the puzzle observationer. You want that match. That's the dream match y'all want to see. I want to see that, and I'm sure you will. Now, here's the thing. The only problem I have with this episode was good. Episode 11 was really good. I have nothing wrong with this. There's one minor problem I have with this opening. One minor problem I have with this episode is the lack is the beginning of the tournament thing. Like they just showed Konomi and the rest of the two climbing up there, but I wish they would have showed us more from the other teams on how fast they did it. Like, I want to see the competition, but they kind of rushed it. The prelims, because they just want to see the main fight. You know what I mean? Like, they just skipped all of this, but they want to get to the main course of for next week's episode, which is we're gonna see them climb. So I want to know what they're gonna do. But other than that, though, that's the only minor problem I have with this episode. So that's it for now. Like I said, this episode was really good. You know, it gave us a new direction of other people climbing, especially if you're a puzzle versus rhythm person. Like, well, what are you more into? I'm into rhythms, exactly. But again, this was a nice episode. We get to see Konomi developing in this episode, and then we go into this episode right now where all tides are straight up where all tides are cut loose when Konomi's gonna face off against the Kind Princess, and I hope they will. I really hope they do that. But like I said, this was a nice episode. I have nothing wrong with this. Every episode gets better and better, and next week is the last episode. And I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts on Rock Climbing Girls. I'm gonna be open heart with this show. Trust me when I say this. You're gonna like it. So thank you for watching this episode. And like I said, the plot and everything else about Rock Climbing Girls stands what it is. A low-tier fan service anime. So thank you for watching. I look forward to the last episode of Sports Climbing Girls, and I hope you will.